What's up, design family, and welcome back to another episode of Fittdesign TV. On today's episode, we'll be looking at 5 key zipper sliding mechanisms. We've already done a video on the anatomy of the zipper and the different materials used in zippers, but this video will specifically cover the ways in which we have separating, non-separating, closed-end zippers, double-way zippers. So this will give you an introduction into the zipper world and clearly outline the different mechanisms and which mechanism works in which specific situations. This is a bit more of a technical video, but if you've been looking for a bit more information about zipper mechanism types, this is the episode for you. Hey guys, and welcome to Fittdesign TV. So glad to have you here. On this channel, we discuss all things sports fashion, graphic design, manufacturing, and technology. We'll discuss key topics, answer pressing questions, and provide actionable steps on starting your own product line. If you're interested in any of the above topics, stick around. You're in for a good one. We'll start off with a quick recap of zipper anatomy. I'll grab a standard zipper that you see on everyday garments, and one easy way to look at the different types of the zipper is to turn it inside out. So in the middle, the intersecting teeth are what is known as the zipper teeth. These are made out of nylon. The tape that connects the zipper teeth to the garment is called a zipper tape. At the bottom, we have in this case, since this is an open-ended zipper, so this separates, we have what's known as a retainer box. This is the retainer box. On the other side, we have an insertion pin, because obviously we use that pin to insert into the retainer box. If we have a closed-end zipper, instead of the insertion pin and the retainer box, we'd have what is known as a bottom stop. We also have the slider bodies, which we won't necessarily be discussing in this video in terms of the different varieties of slider bodies. We can do that in the future, but we do have the slider body and the zipper pull and the zipper head. When it comes to the materials that compose different zipper types, there are 3 key categories that we've also discussed in the previous video. You guys should definitely check it out for a more in-depth look at the zipper anatomy, but know that they are nylon coil teeth. That's very common. We see that on a lot of garment types and accessories. We have metal teeth that create the zipper teeth itself, and then finally we have plastic molded teeth. In terms of the pros and cons of each, we won't get into this video, but just know that most zippers that we see on day-to-day garments are actually nylon coil teeth. They're some of the most durable and the easiest to repair. When it comes to the zipper sliding mechanisms, what we're technically referring to is the ways in which these zippers undo from each other. Whether they're sliding and they become completely undone, or they're sliding in 2 ways, or they slide and they stop at the bottom in order to just separate from the top. These have different zipper mechanism types, and an overview of each are: number 1, we have our closed-end zipper type. Number 2, we have the open-end zipper type. Number 3, we have an invisible zipper type, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Number 4, we have our bag type, which is considered the head-to-head. This is a 2-way zipper pull. And lastly, we have our 2-way bottom-to-bottom zipper type. We'll start off with one of the most common types of zipper mechanisms, and that's what's considered to be the closed-end zipper type. We see these used on pockets. Think of a pocket. You want to be able to have easy access, but you want to be able to secure the goods or the items that you've stored inside that pocket. In order to do that, you need to have a way to ensure that the zipper tape never accidentally comes undone from each other, completely separating. In this case, instead of what is known as an insertion pin and a retainer box, which allows open-ended zippers to come undone, we have what is known as a bottom stop. In this case, you can't necessarily see it, but it's a little box at the end of the zipper tape that stops the garment from completely getting undone, and this ensures that the zipper tapes never reveal or they never come completely undone from each other all at once. Number 2 on our list, and this is something we've alluded to, we have our open-end zipper. Our open-end zipper is also extremely common. We see it usually used on zip-up jackets, where in order to get access to the garment to wear it, it's not a pull-over style where you pull it from the bottom hem over your head and then wear it. In this case, you have what is known as an open-end zipper that's characterized with a retainer box at the bottom and an insertion pin that slides into the retainer box that allows us to clip and to zip upwards. So in this case, if we undo the zipper, you'll see it hits the retainer pin at the bottom and then completely is undone, and that's what is known as an open-ended zipper, one that you see a lot, especially in sportswear items, where you need to have that quick ability to take on and off the zipper. And usually with sportswear hoodies, the reason we see a lot of zips is they're quite tightly fitted. So if you were to create a pullover style hoodie and use an athletic fit, that might be a bit of an inconvenience to get on and off. Number 3 is a little bit of an oddball, and this doesn't necessarily have to do with the way in which the zipper comes undone. It actually has to do in which the way the zipper is ornamented. So what do I mean by that? This is category number 3, what we consider to be an invisible zipper. We've already mentioned the anatomy of a zipper. We mentioned the zipper tape, which is the actual tape that combines the zipper teeth together, the zipper teeth, and obviously all things to do with the zipper head. But most or some types of technical garments where we need to have things that are waterproof, or we need to have an extra layer of protection for the zipper head or the zipper tape, we'll add a lining onto it. This is what creates an invisible zipper where you can't physically see the teeth on the outside. This creates 2 things. Number 1, it allows for a much faster and slicker sliding mechanism if the material used on the lining is correct, and at the same time it creates a very low profile and sleek look to the garment. At the same time, it also adds a layer of waterproofness. If you think about technical garments like raincoats or windbreakers, having a invisible zipper will protect the teeth, whether they're metal teeth, nylon teeth, or even plastic teeth, from coming under the effects of the elements. At the same time, they create an extra layer of fabric or material to prevent water from seeping into the pockets themselves. So in this case, this is what's known as an invisible zipper, characterized by the lining, and it's one that you can easily call out. It's a very sleek and modern minimalistic look. Number 4 on our list is a zipper mechanism that we see predominantly used on accessories like bags. This is considered to be the bag type, or what is known as the head-to-head two-way zipper. The reason it's called a head-to-head, this has to do with the actual zipper head itself. If you think of a zipper head, I'll show you guys one close up. The top of the zipper head, aka the more pointy side of the zipper head, is what's considered the top of the zipper head. So on a bag type, we have both those zipper heads butting against each other as opposed to the butts of the zipper pulls themselves. So with a bag, we want to be able to access the perimeter zipper easily and efficiently. Instead of just having one zipper that undoes in a closed end manner, we have a 2-way zipper system where the zippers are aligning in the middle of the zipper tape and they're head to head, and there's a bottom stop on either side of the ends of the zipper perimeters in order to stop the zipper tapes from completely becoming undone, which is essential when you want to securely carry your items in your backpack. Last but not least is a modification of this 2-way bag type zipper mechanism. This is what we consider to be the 2-way bottom to bottom, and in this case, bottom to bottom again refers to the zipper pull orientation itself. And this type of zipper is characterized to be most commonly used on garments, jackets themselves. If you think of some very functional military-esque jackets like the bomber jacket or the MA jacket, these jackets usually will feature 2-way zippers for easy access to put on and off. It's basically half the time and half the effort. You can zip it from any direction, and typically they'll meet in the middle. You can zip them all the way down or all the way up, and this is an extremely convenient and efficient way of zipping the jackets. It's a very functional and technical look. They're also characterized by no bottom stops at either the top or the bottom, and you do have the insertion pin and the retainer box in order to be able to slide in the zipper pulls and to be able to actually catch the zipper teeth itself. So in conclusion, guys, we have 5 key zipper sliding mechanisms. To repeat, we have the closed end zipper, we have the open end zipper, we have what's known as the invisible zipper that has a tape lining, we have the back type head to head, and we have the 2-way bottom to bottom zipper type. If you guys enjoyed this technical video, please let us know in the comments below. Let us know what topics you want to see next. We put out great content on a week-to-week basis on all things sportswear, fashion, graphic design, production, and management. And if you guys want to see more content like this, smash a thumbs up, comment below, let us know what other topics you want to see next. We'll be sure, we always read the comments, we always listen. So thank you guys so much for tuning into Fittdesign TV. Until next episode, stay awesome.